Hey guys, this is Upesh from Beebom.com, and OnePlus recently unveiled its brand new OxygenOS 11 update, and this is an update that has divided people on the internet. Some people are okay with it, but mostly people don't like it because with this update, OnePlus is kind of moving away from stock Android. Well, I have the update installed on the OnePlus 8 Pro as well as the OnePlus 8, and you know what? There are two big aspects to this update: the visual changes and the features. Talking about the visual changes first, the moment I installed the beta on the OnePlus 8 Pro, I could see the new UI all across, be the setup page, the apps, or the settings. See, I've been a long time OxygenOS user. In fact, the moment I'm not reviewing a phone, I go to the OnePlus 8 as my daily driver. And the biggest reason for that is the software. Look, if you ask me, it's just the best Android experience out there, but OxygenOS 11, well, it changes that. Yes, the new OxygenOS update is a major revamp and it looks very different from stock Android. Let me show you. So here's the OnePlus 8 running OxygenOS 11 preview next to another OnePlus 8 running OxygenOS 10 stable, and I'll show you a lot of the changes. To be honest, some of the things I like, some of the things I don't. So the big theme of this new UI is the big and bold text all around. It works in places like the lock screen where the bigger day text looks cool, but everywhere else it kind of reminds me of One UI and also Windows Phone. But look at the settings page. As you can see, it has the same collapsible UI aimed at one-handed usage. And it's not just the settings, the One UI-like style has been implemented all across. Be it the stock apps, like the phone app, the gallery app, the clock app, the messages app, and more. Even the quick settings has a new UI with the collapsible headers and a new red-black accent by default, which I'm not a big fan of, but hey, you can obviously change that. Anyway, in my time with the update, every time I used the phone, it felt like I was using a hybrid of OxygenOS and One UI. And I'm not sure I like it. I mean, personally, I like One UI on Samsung phones, but that's because it's very unified there. OxygenOS, on the other hand, seems like it's confused whether it wants to be like One UI or not. I know it's still a beta, so there's time to improve, but right now things aren't consistent. For example, the phone app has these tab styles, while the new gallery app has a totally different UI for tabs. Plus, the whole One UI-like interface isn't implemented everywhere. For example, you can see it in the main settings page, right? But not in any of the submenus. It's kind of weird. Now, if you ask me, I get it why people are so divided over this new UI in OxygenOS. I mean, this is clearly moving away from stock Android. I mean, I'll be honest, this new UI isn't bad. For example, some apps look great with this new UI, like say the new weather app. Here it is next to the old weather app, and the new one clearly looks more modern. So it's not bad, but you know what? The new UI undoes everything that's appealing about OxygenOS, at least for me. Anyway, apart from the new One UI inspired interface, the OxygenOS 11 update also brings a new OnePlus Sans font, replacing the OnePlus Slate font. There's also a new live wallpaper which changes according to the time of the day, so that's cool too. Another thing I noticed is that you no longer have the option to use shelf as the leftmost screen. However, you can enable it to access via swipe down on the home screen. Now moving on to the features that the OxygenOS 11 update brings. Now, unlike the visual changes that have me confused about OxygenOS in general, the new feature additions are definitely good. First off, always on displays here. So in the display settings, I can set the ambient display option to always on. Now there are different clock styles in the customization page, and most of these were already present, but there's this new default clock style, which is okay, but the interesting new one is the new inside clock style. See, this is pretty cool. See, this is divided into two bars with the clock in between. The bar on the top is interesting. The gaps there show the times I've unlocked the phone and used it. The bar below the clock is the time bar, so the clock's color and position changes according to the day of the time. So it'll change from morning to night. So this always on display is kind of a mix of AOD and digital well-being, so I like it. Next up, dark mode on the new OxygenOS update is improved too. There's finally a quick settings toggle, which I can use to quickly turn on or off the dark mode. In the display settings, there's also an option to schedule the dark mode, which is something I've always wanted on OnePlus phones. This is great. But I don't like the fact that the new OxygenOS 11 UI uses a lot of dark gray instead of black. This is the dark mode on OxygenOS 11 and OxygenOS 10 side by side, and you can see how there's dark gray instead of true black in the quick settings panel. And even in the settings page, there's a lot of gray, which I hope OnePlus fixes in the upcoming betas. Now these are features that I've seen people talk about online, but there are a couple of new additions in the camera app as well. Now, I'm not sure if these are from previous betas, but these are definitely not in the stable version, so they're kind of new. Okay, so I'm talking about the new modes in the video mode of the camera app. As you can see on the top, there are some new options. There's now a portrait video option and a new nightscape option too. There's also a new gesture in the camera app. You can just press hold on the last photo taken like this and share it quickly. This should be useful. Lastly, on the new features front is the new Zen Mode. This is the new Zen Mode next to the old one, and it does look cooler because of the new themes based on ocean, space and nature. There are also more durations to choose from. You can choose from 1 minute to 120 minutes, so you have the options. Apart from that, there's also a new rooms feature. You can create a room where you and say your family or friends can all join in at the same time and make sure that none of you are using your phones. Well, those are the new features and changes in the new OxygenOS 11 preview, and if you ask me my opinion about this update, I'd say I have mixed feelings. Mixed feelings because I like the new features here, because these are features that we have been waiting on for quite some time now, and yeah, these are good. But on the other hand, the UI is something that I don't like much. I mean, it's not bad, but personally, I kind of associate OxygenOS to bring a stock Android look and feel. See, I don't really understand why OnePlus needed to change the UI so much. Nobody was complaining about OxygenOS. People are buying OnePlus phones like the OnePlus Nord because of OxygenOS. So I don't see the point of this big overhaul that OxygenOS 11 brings. This honestly makes me kind of skeptical about the future of OnePlus phones. Well, at the end of the day, it's still a beta and it might get better as we go along. But if this is what OxygenOS is going to look like, what's your opinion on the same? Tell us in the comment section below. Also, if you're wondering which OnePlus phone will get the OxygenOS 11 update and when, we have a detailed article on the same, so check it out from the link in the description down below. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and make sure to share it around with your friends, families. Lastly, subscribe to the channel for more amazing tech videos. Well, that's me signing off. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.